What's going on, everybody? It's my Paul Bear. Thank you all so much for checking out another video. And what I got for you today is another jump spot and sight lines. Now, if these help you out, likes help me out, so if you drop me one of them, really would appreciate it. And I'd say, let me know in the comment section what map you want me to do next, but I've only got 2 left to do. So, yes, and we're going to get them out before Season 1 begins. So, let's get straight on into it now. Embassy, I was on the fence about doing at all because there isn't much to go at, but the more you learn the map, there are quite a lot of useful strats to be had. So, I'm going to start over on the far side. I'm going to come back to this later. And first thing I'm going to start doing is, well, firstly, I'm just going to put a grenade on that car and run away. Beautiful. Okay, that's that problem solved. Now, outside, there isn't a great deal going on just yet, so let's get a pistol out, and let's make our way to the other side of the map, where there is definitely a lot more to choose from. So, Embassy is, depending on how you look at it, at first I thought it was a really frustrating map, but the more I started playing smarter, not rushed harder, the better that I started to do. And if you don't spawn over there, you're going to spawn over here on the Seaside. Now, the Seaside is definitely the more dominant area of the map. You've definitely got more going on for it. I would kind of feel like, whilst you don't have the best access to the B flag, you've got a better spot over there. You can come through, like, say, you come through the backside of the offices over here. Again, the printing room, there's a really strong power position up there. But generally, when you see people coming overseas, the main thing that they're going for is that rooftop there. Now, if you've not seen already, firstly, there is some ladders here. Yes, very useful, I'm sure. Generally, what people do, though, is go up these stairs. And if you're going to go upstairs, how many times have I told you, step on the banister and go up that way. It just gives you a far better advantage. But the way I like to do it, instead of using the stairs, you can actually hop up here and hop up here. And it's also good to check first if anyone's up there, and that's a basic one. And also, if you didn't know, now you do, on the back of this truck there are some ladders as well if you want to be a little bit more sneaky about it. Coming up to the rear gate rooftop here, let's open these doors up. I see far too many people playing up here wrong. Generally, they're like, oh, I'm going to get down here like so. Leaves you completely exposed to this side, because over here, again, there's another door here, and if you're just sat there waiting for people to come out like this, you're going to get taken out. If I'm going to go up onto this rooftop, it's rare that I use it because you always draw a lot of attention to yourself. Generally, what I like to do is tuck myself in here and just kind of peek around like that. Whilst the cover's not great, it just offers you more of a surprise than just being stuck here, crouched like this, mounted up on top of there. But that's kind of nothing. Also, by the way, if you didn't know how that you could do this, now you do. And I know people don't really know how to do that jump because I get loads of kills from it. And people just do not expect you to be there. Once they know, they're going to come back and get you. But first couple of times, for whatever reason, people don't know that jump exists. And whilst it's not the most useful thing in the world, like I say, it's more of a catch people off guard type of thing. But I have found these aircon units here do find to come in very useful if they're spawning C and just trying to lock down this area here, because you are in a really strong spot to get behind cover and to poke up to take people out. The problem is, though, when you are looking like that, you kind of tunnel vision to that door there. And anybody coming out there, if you're quick enough, you can take them out, but they're going to know you're there and you're going to have to readjust. So, yeah, like I said, for whatever reason, I just don't think people know much about that spot, or they're just not using it because, yeah, that's a good one. Like I say, if you jump in, it's a good one to go for. Also, this one as well. Now, thing is why I point out this rooftop area here is that window over there is just left to the staircase, and generally when people are at the back end of that building, I'll show you which one when we're up there, the first place they go to is this window, and you can get so many kills if you're just back here and just lined up like that ready to take them out, because the first thing they do is check that window. You can either perch on the edge, or if you want to get down and come all the way over to the left, you can also get a kill that way. It's a really good spot to use, and I didn't realize until I got killed from it how good that spot actually is. So yeah, if you come down here, tuck yourself in, and then poke around, because people aren't looking for you on this rooftop. They're looking down here, they're looking for stragglers on the tennis courts here, looking for people making their way through to the main hall there. And yeah, it's just a really useful spot. Like I said, Embassy is not my best. Is it my best work? No, but there isn't a great deal to go at on this map. Now, this sign here, people don't use this because I get loads of kills from it, but it's not the most useful thing in the world. You can jump on here for whatever good that's going to bring to you. I'm not 100% sure. We're going to talk more about the copy room as well up here in a moment too. That's actually one of my favourite spots on this map. And let's head over back to the back car park, because the back car park, it's actually a really good spot if you want to like go on an early kill streak or something like that. And this is over back here by the sea flag, I believe. Yeah, this is where we spawned in before. Now, this side of the map here, underloved, really a good place to start getting up a kill streak, because a lot of action generally goes around here, heading towards sea, being that hot spot, and you get a lot of action out on this side alley here, in front of the, I'd say this is like the front of the hotel here. But one place people do not expect you to be, and it looks like everyone avoids this because they think, oh, fire, it's going to hurt. Nah, dude, you can do what you want in this, it's fine. Is just tuck yourself in these leaves here, just tuck yourself in the fire. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it works. Like, just jump, honestly, jump in this fire. It's fine. I can be killed. You know, like, nothing, it doesn't hurt. Look, I'll even jump on here. Jump on the burning car. It doesn't hurt. And everyone's like, you know, you're thinking that it would obviously burn you and take health off you. It doesn't. That's why I blew these cars up in the beginning, because if you want to push from front gate to this round to this side car park here, this is a real hotspot, dude. And it's exposed as hell if you don't utilize this space properly. Let me just put that down. Just put that there. Okay, so I'm just going to give through a quick scenario for you, and it's up to you. You tell me what you think is better. Let me just pick up another grenade. Do I still have another? Let's get that out of the way, and we're golden. They're going to let me? Nope. Okay. So when you spawn from this side, you tell me what you think is better and what's going to be more effective for you getting kills. Because generally, what usually happens is people just charge around here, quick peek, push round, cover, and yeah, I suppose that's fine. But when they get to this point here, when they're trying to go to this, what I would class as the pylon here, or try and make their way to the sea rooftop over there, they'll generally just kind of like quickly run out. I mean, you ask me what's better, especially if people are coming from the other end. Either run out like that, or go to each one of these blown out cars. You're not going to get any damage, and just peeking, being careful. Then go to your wall, then slide to the next car. Look through. You can see straight through them. You can shoot through these. And like I said, whilst this map doesn't have very good jump spots, if you play this as common sense, you can dominate this map so easily. And that is one thing that I've learned. And this takes us back to C. Now, we have got a couple, well, we have got a jump spot in the middle as well, which is probably one of my favorites in the game. Inside of the buildings, we don't actually have much to go at, but one thing you're not doing properly is utilizing this corner here, this flower bed area, and I don't know why, because if you ever jump on this, you just see them running around across the top like an idiot. Don't do that, don't do that, that hurts my soul. I see teammates just getting on here and jumping on here and walking around. It's like, why are you doing that? Just come here and mount and check. You don't even have to mount it, just look at all that cover you have, and then just walk your way around with cover in between you and the enemy. It's not difficult to do. This part here, don't mount because it really does block your view, but it will give you a great view of the B flag, I'd say, alleyway here. It's a really nice spot. This flower bed is super useful. And that brings me to my favorite jump spot of the game. So if you're having some problems in the copy room, because like I say, a lot of people do fight around this area and inside of these buildings, and unfortunately there isn't a great way of getting people out of these power positions on this map, but there's one. If you jump onto the flower bed, you hop onto what I would class as, I don't know whether it's like the bloody switchboard or power generator or what, and just come close to this wall and sprint and jump on there, check before you jump in, come through the window, and boom, you're in the copy room, printing room, administration room, whatever you want to call it. And this one's going to sound stupid, but it's one that just seems to work for me all the time. If you're ever getting yourself into a gunfight down here, because a lot of people press these halls, like I say, a lot of people like to push through here, and if you ever find yourself getting drawn up these stairs for whatever reason, or you get yourself into a gunfight and you kind of made a mess of it and people are chasing you up the stairs, instead of going around this corner and then like running down here like so, try to get the jump on people, because everybody expects that. come behind this door. It's so shit, and it's so shady. But just come behind this door as soon as you run past. Close. Surprise, motherfucker. And it's job done. So, yes, Embassy didn't have a great deal for us to go at as far as jumps and spots go, unfortunately. But the ones I do have are decent, and every time I play on this map, I use these now, and I always seem to do well. And this balcony area here, like, yes, I know full well that there's ladders. I know you can get up there, but it offers no cover. It offers nothing. Just, yeah, I don't know why I thought I needed to tell that with it, but hey-ho, it's there. If you want to use it, feel free. Is it useful? Absolutely fucking not. This bush is more useful. Stand in this bush. There you go. That is more useful than that.